But this situation in Chicago with the 14-year-old and the mama, Hood, and Brown, Jeremy Brown, all that stuff. See, I gotta understand. Yeah, if you're looking at it at a street point of view, they was right? But nah, they supposed to got locked up. See, that's about a lot of people wouldn't have their gun permits. They'd get them stripped because they ain't how the law work. And Chicago not even a stand your ground state. That's not a stand your ground state. But let's just skip all the hood shit, and cause I ain't got time to be on this video all day. I got some shit to do. But let's skip all the hood shit and go to why he got arrested, the 14-year-old and the mama, right? Understand. Now, yeah, what's her name? Hood, yeah, Hood. She in there, she popping her shit, she going back and forth with her boy, cool. She texts her son, he in the car, cool, come in there, hold your mama down, right? You got the fight, right? Cool. They arguing, they going back and forth. Buddy getting agitated. He got his old lady, she hyping him up, so now he gonna show off for her when really she's supposed to step in and handle her. How she over there just laughing, egging it on. Like, but you supposed to be the one that stepped up and handled it there for your man. You let him go back and forth with her? What, you scared of her? He beat your ass, so you should know how to fight. You know, he punched the shit out you. If he can, if his temper that short, man, he been breaking your jaw, blood in your nose, knocking you out, knocked you out about a couple times, and you still had sex with him later on that day. Come on, man. Yeah, you know how German get down. Yeah, you know he done put them haymakers on you before. You know how they feel. So that's why you think it's funny, because you already know what type of pain she finna feel. You already know he finna knock out. When he said, I'm gonna knock your ass out, you already know it. You already know it. What you supposed to been doing is looking around, watching his back. You would have seen nobody at the door. You would have seen nobody goddamn clutching. But no, you looking at her instead of watching his surroundings. So bitch, you ain't no good. Yeah, you supposed to caught a bullet too. You egging it on. That's why she wanted to fight your ass up too. You lucky she didn't get her hands on that gun. Cause you would be laying there right with him, dead. Cause you could have stepped in, you could have stopped the shit. You could have told Babe, hey, that shit ain't even worth it. She ain't worth it, fuck that bitch. Or you could have handled the shit. But no, you just laugh. You ain't looking around, you ain't doing nothing. You just there. I hate hoes like you. I hate hoes like you. But anyway, so he do what he do. He punched her, he put his hands on her, put his paws on her. Shout out to Scrappy, put them paws on her. Do his little shit, you know, he put it on his mama. And he did that dog. You know, her son, she texted him, you know, hold me down. He's standing right there. He back out and clapped him. I don't know if he got hit in the back of the head or the back of the back. I don't know, but he definitely got hit in the back, right? Cool. Where he went wrong was, after he shot him, he ain't got no gun. He ain't got no gun, so you can't just follow him out the store and just keep gunning him down, letting your mama get in your ear. But he 14, so I can't be like, he's stupid, he dumb. He's supposed to know the law. He ain't operating by the law. That's how I would do. He looking at, that's my mama. I'm gonna follow order. But he got some type of common sense, because he didn't give her the fire to let her knock the old girl down. He didn't give her the fire to let her knock old girl down. Which, hey, y'all already faced a murder, so you might as well go ahead and get two of them. They only can give y'all one life sentence. You might as well go ahead and go all the way out. You know, he ain't probably thinking like that. He probably thinking like self-defense. Like, that nigga was beating my mama. I can't beat him. I can't do nothing. I'm 14. I can't do nothing with no Jeremy. Jeremy goddamn knocked my ass out. We both would be out this bitch stretched out on camera. And now this shit gonna fuck my whole rest of my childhood up. I ain't gonna never hit the end of this shit. I'm gonna be all over the internet. Yeah, if he ain't had that gun, he would have just stepped in, just tried to scrap him. It would have been two motherfuckers knocked out. I'm telling you, he would have handled both of them. So he had to do that, which, you know, in some states, and a lot of states, he would have been in the right? Prosecutors could have looked at that like, okay, we give you a pass on that. Or we may charge you with the gun, but we, you know, they did lock him up. We give you a slap on the wrist for that. Just do about a couple years for the gun. You know what I'm saying? Or probation or whatever. For even 5 years. For a body, hey, that's a good deal, right? But he fucked up at, like I say, listening to his mama. You cannot follow nobody out the store or out of anywhere. They got their back turned. He's not no threat no more. He ain't had no weapon. So I can see if he got the gun, and he's still running, because he still can turn around like this and shoot like this. So I can see why you'll still blow him down. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no knife, he ain't had nothing. He trying to goddamn get about the situation. You chasing him down, still gunning him down. He ain't shoot at y'all. He ain't got y'all property. What you chasing him for? what you supposed to did when you shot him. Cause you could have walked up on him. They say you shot him in the back of the head. It ain't my fault that you got a 380 or a 9. You ain't got big guns. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no FN. You ain't got no 4.5, no 10mm. You ain't got none of that there. So he ain't gonna just drop like you think. Like on the video game or the movies, he ain't gonna drop. He ain't gonna work like that. He's adrenaline and rushing. You know what I'm saying? He could be on that. You know what I'm saying? Let's put the coat in the boy. A little bit of coat in the boy. So heartbeat's on down, but he turned. Yeah. So what you supposed to do? Like with me and Charlotte, right? What I would have done, right? I would have hit him now. Definitely. You know, you could have hit him a couple times, right? If he can get up and walk out, that's on him. I want you to get up and walk out. You know, you can look at him, watch him, make sure he ain't trying to go get no fire. You can do that now, but me chasing him down and keep blowing, nah, my mama can't instruct me to do that. You see what I'm saying? But you got a hood, ghetto, she followed the street culture type of mama, so she would tell you to shoot, man, shoot, shoot, shoot. And you 14, so that's why I ain't gonna come in and be like, you stupid, you dumb. Nah, you probably did right following your mama doing what she say, because you 14, that's your mama. You can't really think for yourself like that. You can, but you know, in the heat of a moment, you know, you're like, hell no, I ain't finna let this shit slide. So now the proper way to do things to avoid charges or more serious charges, right? So the prosecutors can understand and they'll know that you really care and you just not no cold-blooded killer and you don't want to kill. That's the whole thing about, you know, carrying guns and having conceals and all of that. You can't show the prosecutor that you want to kill, right? It's all about self-defense, and it ain't what you showed. You and your mama showed that y'all wanted to kill. It wasn't about self-defense with y'all. It's just he violated, he gotta die. That ain't gonna fly in America in no state. No state, your ground state, nothing. You supposed to got on that phone. I would have shot him 1 or 2 times. I would have got on that phone. Hey, if he can survive it, he can survive it. Hey, I need an ambulance. Yeah, I was just in the store and I had to defend myself and my mother. A guy attacked my mother. We in the restaurant. She was ordering food and he just started beating my mama. And I had to defend my mom and myself. I'm really scared. Can you please send 3 ambulances? There's 3 of us hurt. Can you please send 3 ambulances? I'm at such store. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the suspect, he got up. I didn't want to chase him. He got up and he ran out and he ran down the street somewhere. Yeah, I still see him. Yes, ma'am, please send 3 ambulances. I'm at such restaurant. Yes, ma'am, from my knowledge, it's just him that, you know, was wounded. You don't say shot. It was just him that's wounded. Do I need to stay on the phone? You want me to give him? But he walked out because I didn't give him CPR but I'm scared. That's how you do it. Or you really ain't got to say all that. I wouldn't advise you to say all that unless you really know how to talk to the police or, a 911 operator. You know what I'm saying? So like somebody like me or the baby, we could talk like that to them because we all know we're not the same what to say, right? With you could have just picked up the phone like, hello, yes, can you please send 3 ambulances to 444 Kenya Road? It's a man hurt. He attacked a woman. Can you please, we have 444 Kenya Road, please, please, please. Yes. He's the only one that's hurt from my knowledge. Well, he got up and walked. He got up and walked out after he was hurt. Yes, ma'am. No. Yeah, no one else is fighting or nothing. Yes, the situation is neutralized. Okay, I'll stay on the phone. And you can just hang up the phone and wait till they get there because you know they're going to play that 911 call in court if it make it to court. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends on experience or how confident you feel in situations like that. 14, you don't really want to say too much. So if that's the case, you can let somebody else call. See, you want to tell them to send you 3 of them. It's 3 of y'all. You want 3 of them because you want one for yourself. Because if you in the ambulance, the police can't really ask you no questions like that. So you got to tell your mama, hey, you got to get in the ambulance. When they come, get in the ambulance. Because you got to wait for your lawyer. You don't want to do no talking. You don't want to explain no story. Because they got it on camera. They got witnesses. They recorded. So they got this shit in every angle. So that's your defense team right there. Motherfuckers done recorded. You got the story. So they see Buddy was tripping. But your mama was, you know, she who she is. Your mama who she is. She knows she ain't try to, you know, calm the situation down. She get louder and louder, aggravating him. His bitch laughing, so he trying to press her. I gotta understand, wasn't nobody the bigger person in this situation. Old buddy told the mama, get your food and leave. She didn't. She kept yip. Old buddy girlfriend, she ain't intervene. The son, he ain't step in. He had to fight. He could have stepped in like, bitch ass nigga. And yeah, he could have backed down from that. Or he could have went in there up the fire and grabbed his mama. He just sitting there waiting for buddy to hit her. You know what I'm saying? So the situation could have been avoided. But pride. The mama got pride, he got pride, she laughing. The son, he just sitting in the cut. He barely can pull the gun out. It's stuck in his, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, if that's your people, if somebody, if that was the store owner, and they got into a little altercation, and the store owner, he shot her, and she got up, and she ran out the door, and that's your mama, and then the store owner came out there and gunned her down. You wouldn't like that. We wouldn't like that. We'd be raising hell about that. And that shit happen all the time. That shit be happening all the time. So, everybody, of course, our community, the urban community, we'll look at this like, that's my mama. It just depends on what type of person you is. In situations like that, do you operate under the law? Or it's, fuck it, I'm gonna crash out. Because guess what? You go to jail for that, say the mama didn't go to jail. The nigga she dated, he'll smack her. And where you at now? You facing life, you doing life. The type of mama that she is, best believe that can happen. Like, she can be free with a nigga, he smack her. She don't even call the police. You know what I'm saying? But of course we get, you know, I can keep going with shit like that. It's just what type of nigga you is. Is you gonna step behind your mama? It don't matter. So the situation would have been more in their favor if that little boy wouldn't have let buddy get up and turn his back. He should have just kept dumping. He bigger than you, he a grown man. He bigger than your mama. He got his old lady there. You should have just kept dumping. Got a little closer, kept dumping. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, your defense is he getting up. I'm thinking he gonna swing again. That's your defense. Buddy getting up, I'm thinking he gonna swing again. You let him get up, leave out the stove. That mean if he get up and leave out the stove, he ain't want no issue. Cause we'll get mad if the police do it. So you know, that's what y'all gotta keep in mind. Like, hey, don't let that man get up. Gun him down. Gun him down. The police don't shoot 1 time, 2 times. No, you about 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Let you bleed out like a pig and still call it 911 though. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point of that. Shoot you about 4 or 5 times and then call 911. You shot 1 time. So now you gotta deal with all this bullshit. So it don't matter what we think, they gotta operate under the law. The law say they in the wrong. Stand your ground or not. That man, he ain't had no weapon. He ain't had no weapon. He hit, he hurt. That's a fair exchange right there. You hit my mama, you hit me, I shoot you a couple times. You ain't got no weapon? All right, let's stop with the cat now. Everybody on the IG comments, on the Shade Room and on site and all these other blogs. Yeah, I'm a kill for my mama. I'm gonna step behind that. Oh, wait a minute now. Because last time I checked, last time that's that, 4,000 women a year get killed in domestic violence. Over 10 million women and men get hurt in domestic violence. 1 out of every 3 women get hurt in domestic violence. And I think 95, at least 90% of them are mothers. And niggas not stepping behind that. So to all that, nigga put his hand on my mama, yeah, oh, wait a minute. Because I don't see 4,000 murders. It should be 8,000 murders related to domestic violence. There ain't no retaliation. Rappers don't be saying, nigga, tell my mama gonna die. This nigga touch my partner, nigga disrespect my hood, nigga step on my shoes, nigga disrespect my set, gonna die. Come on now. Everybody stepping for these women and these mothers, they getting dropped every day, been getting dropped. Every day. Everywhere, they say every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, somebody getting smacked. So niggas ain't spinning behind that shit, man. Yeah, let's go to the prisons and interview the prisoners. Raise your hand if you in here for killing someone, putting their hands on your mother. Let's see how many hands go up. Raise your hand if you're in prison for somebody putting their hands on a woman and you step behind a woman. And it was your mama, your sister, your aunt, or something like that. Let's see how many hands go up. Versus, raise your hand if you're in here for killing someone that disrespected your neighborhood or your gang or your drug connections, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And watch they go like that. Raise your hand if you caught a body on a robbery. And watch they go up like that. Come on, man. So all that left hand shit, like niggas just stepping for women, cut it out, man. Cause you know them numbers, they show different, man. Should I believe you or my own eyes? So when the police get there, right, they're gonna get there first. Cause it's a murder or somebody getting shot, it's at a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no hood, so they, you know, the boy, they coming. So you don't wanna do no talking. You can just say, hey, self-defense, everybody else gonna do the talking for you. Everybody else gonna do the talking for you. So the ambulance, they could be 5 minutes right behind them. So you remain silent. You can be like, hey, you can say, hey, I just protected my mama. He was beating my mama, I protected her. You can say that, because that's what it was, right? If you give me your name and shit like that, and yeah, you probably still would have got locked up because the gun, but they ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. Yeah, you know, you 14, so they ain't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? It could be stolen. Now, if there's some bodies on it now, that's different. You're gonna do it in this situation, right? I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get in that car and you're gonna leave. That's another mistake. They got y'all arrested. Leaving the scene. You can't leave the scene. They ain't self-defense. Criminals, they leave the scene. That's what convicted felons, they leave the scene. Gangbangers and thugs, they leave the scene. People who, you know, can legally carry and all that stuff, they ain't leaving no scene. They're gonna stand right there. Cause now you're trying to clean up something. Y'all trying to get y'all story together. Like, what was the point of leaving? It's self-defense. So that shows me y'all guilty. You know you did wrong. Y'all know y'all did wrong. Come on, man. But you couldn't think straight. It was so much going on and shit. That shit happened fast. You couldn't think straight. You gonna listen to your mama, cause you know that's the one been taking care of you. She get you the Tesla. You graduate. Yeah, she making sure you're straight. You stay fresh. She do the best she can, I guess. So, and then she's instructing you to everything recorded, and she's instructing you to hit her. You know what I'm saying? That's another conspiracy to commit murder or attempt to kill, whatever, conspiracy to attempt to kill, whatever, on her end. She telling you to shoot her for no reason. She can laugh. She can egg her boyfriend on if she want to. They ain't against the law. You know what I'm saying? She ain't saying hit the bitch. She ain't saying that. Hit that bitch. She ain't saying that. She just laughing. They ain't say she said that. So you gonna tell him to do that. So him not doing that is gonna let the prosecutors and the DA know, like, oh, he got common sense. He knew not to shoot her. You know what I'm saying? Main thing that got you and your mama locked up, chasing that man out that store, gunning him down. Not knowing when you shot him in the back of the head or the back, him getting up, you should have walked up on him and gave it to him. Him getting up, it made it worse for him. Now them bullets, they traveling. So if you shot him in the back of the head and he get up and he running, that's how the buddy, when the nigga did that shit to Gucci Man, that's how he died. If he would've just laid there, he could've survived. But him taking off running, the bullet traveling, he just dropped. So they could've been him. You could've let him, you know what I'm saying, run. And he could've passed out. But you gotta, just cause you shoot a man. See how the baby did that shit when the nigga got down, jumped his fence and he shot him? What'd he do? He got on that phone. He ain't just stand over him and just keep shooting. He ain't do that. He got all the way in the right. The nigga in his yard, he famous, you know, niggas wanna kill him or do something to him, rob him. He shot him one time, pow, or twice, pow. Let me call 911, get him a ambulance. Cause he know proper protocol. But at 14, I ain't know that. At 14, so I can't expect you to know that. But the internet went out like how it is now. So at 14, I can't really, can we give you a pass? Cause the internet out now, all this information out. But if you don't look up that shit, you won't know it. But you got First 48, you got all these crime shows, but you still 14, so I can't really say you just sit down at 12, at 11, 10, just watching that shit, just really, you know, paying attention. You know what I'm saying? You probably operate yourself as a street nigga, so you ain't thinking like no law-abiding citizen. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really put all that on you. But if you was 22, 21, the video would have been different. I would have been at you a little bit harder. But, and then it's still your mama. It's still your mama, so, hey man, this is why a lot of Americans won't have their gun permits. They won't keep them, or they're gonna get charged with murder when the situation happens because they don't know how to You know what I'm saying? Think in hostile situations. All right, yeah, the nigga hit my mama. I shot him a couple times. That's it. It's a fair deal. You swing on my mama, I shoot you in the back of the head, in the back. If you survive, nigga, I still won. I stepped for my mama. I can't, it ain't my fault you one of them Terminator niggas. You got a chip in your damn head. You could be just one of them Terminator niggas. He still ended up, you ain't like you shot him 10 times or 5 times. You only shot him a couple times, he still died. Just be patient. Just be patient. He was running around. He would have dropped. God let that man get up, man. It could have been Satan. He didn't want his child to goddamn, he laid out right there. He said, fight, nigga. He got up. You know what I'm saying? Where he was gonna go? He didn't get up and get in the car. So he was gonna drop. He was gonna collapse. You weren't patient, but you didn't know that. You wanted to drop him dead right there. You should have finished him off. Why you let him get up? You should have just kept dumping. You had him right there. You should have just kept dumping. You're supposed to have attachments on your gun. Yeah, you're supposed to have. You're supposed to not let him get out that stove. His back turned. You chasing him down. He ain't got no weapon. He ain't got no weapon. Now I can see if he would have got up and charged your mama again or charged you again. He ain't do that. He trying to get away from the situation because y'all niggas trying to kill him in that bitch. He ain't trying to die in that bitch. So that's why y'all all got arrested, man. That's the main reason why. Your mama, she premeditating shit, telling you to do shit. You doing it. So of course she gonna get locked up. Yeah. Come on, man. This is America. You still gotta give a suspect a fighting chance. When the police shoot you, they still goddamn call 911. Send an ambulance. They don't call 911. They just goddamn call it to dispatch. Send an ambulance. Send an ambulance. Suspect down, send an ambulance. Sometimes you bleed out. It could take the ambulance 10, 15 minutes. You gotta do your part. You gotta show them prosecutors that you care. That you're not a cold-blooded murderer. You know what I'm saying? That you just not walking around trying to kill. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important to take class. But I ain't saying you because you're 14, you can't take the class. But it's very important you still can learn this information on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But for people that's older and know ignorance of the law don't give you no excuse. You pick that file up, it ain't that you 14 no more. Ignorance of the law don't give you no excuse. Guilty. So yeah, if I'm Chicago PD head, yeah, I'm locking you up. You and your mama. I understand he punched your mama. He punched her. She ate it. He did that. She ate that shit though. He did that, but you shot him. All right, it's over. Nigga ain't gotta die because he ain't gotta die like that. You know what I'm saying? Get chased down like a dog because he punched your mama. Just because he punched your mama. They ain't how the law work. In the streets though, that's how it work. This ain't the streets. Nah, this ain't the streets no more. It ain't. So that's a hard decision to make though. Especially when you're an urban kid and you don't know the law. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard decision to make. So I can't blame you for that. I can't be like, man, you was tripping. I can't say that. But I wouldn't have done it like that because I know what to do. But you not me. At your age, I ain't have all that knowledge on that. So, and if y'all think they weren't supposed to get arrested, they weren't supposed to get arrested. But down here in Mecklenburg County and Charlotte, we ain't playing it like that. Yeah, we're gonna beat the murder charge every time. Me and the baby. I can't see. Yeah, that's why we so smart when we get on that phone. Yo, I'm gonna shoot the nigga 1 or 2 times, and I'm gonna call 911 and still try to save his life. Bring the ambulance. Bring a couple of ambulance. Yeah, the situation is handled. What's that word the baby used? Neutralized. Yeah, I neutralized the situation, dude, but the dude did get up. You know him hollering? Yeah, he done ran out the door. I ain't finna chase him though. But yeah, come to 444 Canyon Road. Get down here now. We need ambulances and all that stuff. You can cuss, whatever. But I gotta show them prosecutors. I tried. I'm just not no cold-blooded killer. That's why y'all gave me the rights to get stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all gave me the rights to get it. So we ain't gonna carry the situation like no street nigga. Nah. So that's what the prosecutor's gonna say. CNPD gonna say. We ain't gonna charge him. Yeah, we come back and talk to you in the morning. Yeah. See, y'all too street. Y'all got there shoot, chase a nigga outside the door. He running, hollering. You gonna hawk him down, keep blowing him down. All that does, see. I ain't gotta do all that though. This ain't the streets. Yeah, my mama, he did that though. He got the lick off. He did that. Yeah, 2-3 pizza. Yeah, church chicken with a biscuit. She ate that though. He ain't knock her out. He ain't knock her out. So yeah, I gave him one to the back of the head or a couple to the back. Yeah, learn how to shoot. Learn how to paralyze niggas. You could have put him in a wheelchair, hit him in that spine. You know what I'm saying? But him, he 14, so he ain't probably going. But shit, they be knowing a lot of shit at 14. Shit, nigga be up 2 or 3 bodies at 14. So I can't just give him, like, he's so ignorant. Like, look at Finesse 2 times, little nigga, King. By the time he turned 14, he should know every goddamn thing, right? He know every goddamn thing now, the way he talk. So yeah. I'm telling you, that's how you play it. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, any city, any state, they don't want niggas like y'all, the way y'all think. They don't want guns in y'all hands. Not the right way. Not the right way. Hell no. Y'all niggas think like how you think. You know what I'm saying? You gonna listen to somebody else give an order. You gonna shoot an innocent person just cause she laughing. That's what street niggas do. Yeah, you street nigga, hell yeah. BD, GD, hell yeah. Handle your business. Now, if you one of them now, you right. Handle your business. But if you trying to goddamn beat murders, see down here in Charlotte, we trying to beat murders. We ain't trying to go prison forever. Cause we got a lot of shit going. We got a lot of motion going. Y'all niggas trying to crash out and get ranked and all that stuff. That ain't what that is. That was a self-defense situation. Could have been. It wasn't no life sentence situation. He turned that bitch into a life sentence. She ordering shit. Goddamn. The way her mouth is, the way she ordered shit, right? You got no file on you. You supposed to have a gun on you. How your mouth is, you know how your mouth is. You supposed to have a gun. A lot of niggas gonna smack shit at you. Yeah, a lot of niggas will smack. I don't know who started it. But a lot of niggas smack shit at you now. Yeah, now you can get smacked in any city, any state with a mouth like that. So you need that fight. You in Chicago, you know how niggas get down. You know how niggas get down. You know niggas ain't backing down for that, for no argument like that or no bitch that's talking crazy like that. Y'all going to them low vibration places to eat. You going to eat at low vibration food. So look at the energy that's in there. Look what you eating, putting in your body. You eat at in a vegan spot. In vegan spots, you don't have no problems. At vegan spots, they don't argue. When you're gonna get a smoothie, they don't argue. They're gonna eat that JJ fish and Harold's chicken and ain't Chinese secret places and shit. Yo, ain't nothing but demons enough. Ain't nothing but demon steppers, niggas who got they on medicine. Niggas ain't took their medicine. Been on medicine since he was about 14, German. But mama thought he was gonna grow out of it. He never grew out of it. Now he a man, he don't take it. This bitch, she laughing because she done got her tooth knocked out before. She done had her tooth knocked out. All these shits gone. She can pull all these shits out. Yeah, but he'll pay for them. But I don't know because her job got a good insurance, so I can't really say he paid for them. Her job covered it. She got good insurance at her goddamn job. Yeah, I don't know how. She came in through a temp to this little call center job, and they gave her the goddamn job. She lucked up. She got a little nice little jipper voice, so she lucked up. So her insurance covered the goddamn grill. I ain't lying. Yo, he done whipped up before. But yeah, man, y'all niggas gotta relax. Relax, though. If you in a situation like that, you gotta learn from it. You ain't no 14-year-old. You grown. You gotta learn from this shit. Like, you gotta ask yourself, like, in a situation like that, you got mind control. Can you control yourself? Nigga do that to your mama. Can you control yourself? Or would you let your mama order you to goddamn do shit? You 30 years old. Your mama say, shoot that bitch. Shoot her. And you ain't no convicted felon. I'm talking about you ain't no convicted felon. Shoot her. What you gonna do? Well, give me the goddamn gun. Mind, all this shit on tape. Come on, man. Like, but yeah, that's my take on this conversation, man. Hey, whose side you on? Yeah, little man, right? Streetwise, yeah, 100%. American citizen-wise, the right way, he wrong. All of them wrong, really. Everybody wrong. Jeremy, his old lady, the mama, and the son. Everybody wrong. If you're talking about free, pay a bond then. Pay a bond, $3 million. Pay the bond. Pay yourself. I got $3 million. Start a GoFundMe. Free him. Pay the bond, $3 million. Whatever his shit is, her shit that. But pay the shit for him to get out. You're gonna need a hella fat lawyer. So yeah, come on with it. Come on out the gate. Go ahead and start that GoFundMe and run that bitch up to them M's. How much you care? How much you care? Pay your fare. If not, shut up. Hell up.